How's it going, guys? My name is Isaac. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is not going to be so different. Today's video is going to be a story time. Today's story time is about a dream that I just had a couple of minutes ago. I made sure everything was fine. I pinched myself to make sure I was still not in a dream, because that would have been some bullshit if I woke up after having a dream and being still in a dream. But I woke up in a cold sweat, or woke up in sweat. Basically, my body was sweaty, and I could guess why, because I just had a nightmare that, for some reason, when I have nightmares, they kind of turn into like dreams, or like turn into something where like I'm quick on my feet and like I do something cool. Now this was not any different. I woke up. I think I still woke up. I woke up in a place that was very different from mine. I got. It was hard to explain, but I woke up in a place that was like my home, but very claustrophobic, or something was going down. The mood was completely different. Also had an app on my phone, which I will explain later. Um, Something was just completely off about it. There was like weird no. I think there was weird noises, cause like for dreams that happen, they happen like movies, but sometimes movies skip. But I'm gonna tell you the key details that I can remember right now, because I just woke up a few minutes ago and made sure I wrote it down on my phone. But they were so vivid, but also so like I could tell what was going on in the dream. I was getting chased, or something was outside my home, and it was like a dog monster, if that makes sense. I I remember looking at the dog monster after what happens next, I'm about to tell you, but I think I hear noises that get louder and louder. I go in the bathroom, close the door as best as I can, because something's like blocking it, or like it does close properly. Trying to remember properly, but like it was so vivid. But I remember closing myself in the bathroom, and then the monster, I think, breaks in, and then I wait for it to like maybe get out, but like tension is building and building, and I was like, fuck this shit. So I try to leave out my house. The monster grabs on by biting my arm and a like death type grip, and I try like swinging it off and then going outside, but I realize that's not gonna work. So I open my bathroom door, open or get inside the bathroom, look at the monster, and I think by one of my hands I grab it by its jaw, and then grab the other jaw that it or grab the other jaw, because by the time my hand was on its first jaw and my other hand was on its like upper jaw. Like, okay, so imagine a dog or like a pit bull, and you safely, but not actually, you grab it by its lower jaw, and then your other hand, you grab it by its upper jaw. And I basically stretched out the monster, if you know what I'm talking about, or what you can imagine. I basically just I ripped it half. Yeah, it's kind of gross talking about it now, but like, I ripped it from its mouth all the way to its lower torso by ripping it in half. Like, I grabbed it from, I don't know how I knew how to do this, but for some reason in my dreams, I'm just more badass. And I think the next dream I have will be a rematch of Freddy Krueger, because I think the app house that I saw was the Freddy Krueger house, and I think it was giving me a sign that I'm gonna have a rematch with Freddy Krueger real soon. But bro, I'm telling you, I turn into a different type of monster when I'm in these nightmares slash dreams. But I don't know how I knew how to grab a monstrous dog's jaw and its other jaw, or even knew that the monster would let go after I grabbed its first jaw, and then grab its other jaw and just rip it apart. Like, that shit was so brutal too. And then when I looked at it, I was like, holy shit, I did that. And for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't like text my mom, or maybe I did. I mean, I probably did text my mom before I text Jesus, but for some reason, I text Jesus, and he was apparently at work when I was texting him in this dream. It was so random, but so weird. But for some reason, when I would put the text in, a house would appear, or the house would appear, and like a window would open, or like something creepy in the house would happen to the house. And I checked my phone, and apparently I had this app that was like a movie collection thing. It was like I remember, because it was like I like vividly, but also remember seeing a fucking horror movie ad that had Friday the 13th and some other old horror movies, and like a premium collection that was, I think, in either Spanish or was in a language that I couldn't like understand, but like it was basically telling you to get like a description for like no ads or better movies. It was some weird bullshit. Like, it was really weird. And then when I clicked on the app, I realized, oh shit, there was like a little texting thing. And then that's when I realized this house kind of does look familiar. And I was like, this is the house that Freddy Krueger lives in, or the house that Freddy Krueger is a part of, and these are Freddy Krueger references. So I think in my next stream, or my next nightmare that I'm gonna have, is gonna be me versus Freddy Krueger for round two, or something Freddy Krueger related, because there's too many instances in my dream that led to what happened at the end of me texting Jesus and not knowing who my mom was. I don't know why. Or maybe I did text my mom. But that dream was so crazy. I know this story time is a little bit long, but I literally wanted to make this as soon as possible. As soon as I woke up from this nightmare, I just made sure I was still not in the dream, because if I was, that would be some bullshit. I'm sorry if I'm a little sick, because I woke up in a cold sweat with dry mouth and had to drink something, so I made a quick batch of Kool-Aid, and yeah, now I don't have dry mouth anymore. But that was really weird how my dreams unfold like that. If you ever wanted to know how my dreams like go, there you go. When I have nightmares and it's about a monster, some reason I turn into a whole different being that tries to fight anything. I mean, I got lucky that it was just a dog and not like a big ass Demogorgon or like a big ass dog that could have killed me. But the fact that I knew how to grab it from a jaw to jaw and then rip it apart was insane. It felt, actually no, it did felt like exactly like a Mortal Kombat finisher that you would see in Mortal Kombat. Fucking grabbing a jaw to jaw and then ripping it apart, and like all the organs fall out. Like, that shit was so brutal. And then looking at the body and just seeing the skeleton remains, and like basically it being empty. And then I think I looked at my hands and it was just all bloody. Which, by the way, how did I text Jesus if my hands were all bloody? I must have wiped them off my clothes or wiped them off somewhere. But yeah, my hands were completely bloody if I were to guess, or guess properly. But yeah, it's weird how you can dream like a whole last movie, and then when you wake up, you have like vivid parts that you have to try to like grasp onto and then try to remember backwards, or at least that's my case. Because I can remember like the two big parts. Like, I remember the dog like breaking in, and then me hiding in the bathroom or hiding in a place, waiting for it to leave, saying fuck it, going out the door, trying to go out the door. Dog bites on to my arm or bites onto a body part. I use my hand, grab it by the jaw, and then it let goes. Grab it by the other jaw, and then, rip it apart, and then text Jesus, check the app, see that I have an app, or a creepy app installed on my phone that's like Peacock with a bunch of horror movies. Notably, Friday the 13th was on there, so I might fight Jason again. Who knows? I feel like a lot of shit will go down, and that's so ironic that it happened today when tomorrow's literally Friday the 13th. Like, that shit is so creepy, but also, if I have a nightmare of the movie that I'm gonna watch tomorrow, I will let you know. But I don't think the movie's gonna be that creepy unless I watch it on my phone, which I am because that's the new rule for horror movies. If a horror movie comes out and I am interested in watching it, I have to make sure I watch it on my phone because if you watch it on anything else, it's not that scary. Because I watched Insidious 2 and it wasn't really that scary because I watched it on my PlayStation and it didn't really scare me that much. Also, I watched Killing Spree. That one was just plain weird. That one was not really a horror movie. I think it was trying to be a horror movie, but that one was just plain weird. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Leave a like, leave a comment. Also hit the subscribe button also with the little bell so you can turn part of the Birdcage Squad. And let me know what nightmares slash dreams that you guys had where you're in a nightmare that turns into a dream or that you do something badass like rip apart a dog from its upper jaw all the way to its torso, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said, this has been Isaac Hustle slash Time Isaac 108 on Roblox slash wait slash Isaac Hustle slash Time Isaac 108 on Roblox.